Good morning, future journalists. Right now, we're here in the Windham Resort in Orlando, Florida, for the second day of the Florida Scholastic Press Association.
Today's episode will be going in depth on how social media has helped change the lives of typical broadcasters all around the state. Also, how past competitors have evolved in their skills since competing in FSPA, as well as yearbooks and how they are virtually changing.
My name is Elizabeth Alemang.
And I'm Jackie Carlente.
And welcome to today's episode.
With such a growing technological revolution, we tend to forget that the small things are evolving as well. Recently, yearbooks are hopping on the trend and turning digital.
By adapting to this change in society, yearbooks have proven to be a convenience for students who rely on technology. Here's Chris Carmona with more information.
The story of a publication has always been one of innovation and change. I'm Chris Carmona, and we're here at the FSPA 2017 convention, where a variety of companies come to market themselves and support the event. One of the most common types of businesses you'll find here produce yearbooks, both physically and digitally. However, yearbooks reaching the online platform is a recent trend resulting from the integration of the internet in schools. A lot of these yearbook companies have been around for decades, so they've seen and adapted to a multitude of changes in their field. One of the most significant changes they've had to make is adjusting to a more modern and connected world.
We had to come up with software that would help students do their yearbook from anywhere, on any platform, on iPads, on phones, on computers, and so they could have, and then we also, when we print the book, we also have a digital format, so you're able to see your yearbook on your device, as well as have the hard copy.
When the company first started, they probably distributed them by horse and buggy, because the company started almost 90 years ago. So back in the day, people sent in hard copy pictures, typed up pages. Digital revolution is changing because now schools have total control over their page. Now a school takes their own photos, scans their own photos, takes and scans their own type, and they can also tweak pages. It's better because the school has total control over the page. They can make it better versus relying on somebody else.
Yearbooks have come a long way over the course of decades, and their shift to the internet seems to be their latest opportunity to grow and persevere. Reporting for FSPA, I'm Chris Carmona, signing out.
This past decade, social media has become nothing but a necessity to all of us. From Snapchat to Twitter, this platform always manages to keep teens and young adults entertained.
But how has social media impacted the competitors of FSPA? Here's Rebecca Lalama and David Perez to answer the questions.
From cavemen creating fire to Steve Jobs running Apple, social media has impacted our lives incredibly.
Majority of people might not realize it, but the facts are there. It's all in our body language and our vocabulary, and it's definitely changed tremendously.
Believe it or not, each social media app has sparked our own lives.
From Twitter to Instagram and Snapchat, each social media has given its own kind of flair.
However, without technology, this competition may not even exist.
Technology has bettered the lives of everybody around us. Even with the power of social media, we can spread the word faster.
Now that social media is so prevalent in the convention, like whenever we leave, I always find more people on social media, and we can always share things after the convention. And being a senior this year, I won't be able to come back, and I'm really sad, but I'll still have all my friends that I made.
Technology absolutely benefits all the students here, because if we look how technology has evolved, right? We start off with film cameras and cameras that only can be shot with film. So you start there, and you now are to the point where you can record stuff with your phone. You can take a card out of a camera and put it into a computer, and there's your footage. So I mean, the advancement of technology has made it much easier for you guys to not have to worry about the technology in order to get the story out there and to record the story and to present the story to everybody in the world, right?
As we continue to change, everything and everyone will transform.
Can't wait to see how the teams transform next year at FSPA 2018. My name is Rebecca Olama, signing off from FSPA 2017.
And I'm David Perez, and I'll see you next year, journalists.
With a growing number of participants in the FSPA convention, there is also another group of veteran journalists who have been a part of the FSPA community for the past 4 years. These veterans not only take these life experiences to allow them to narrow down future career options, but also to allow them to become better storytellers.
Barbara Rocco gives us insight of young journalists who will hopefully pursue a career in broadcasting through this experience.
Students from all over Florida come to FSPA to compete, learn, and expand their knowledge on their field. Many students have come a long way since their first time competing and have learned throughout their experience.
Being in FSPA has really given me that nudge to really explore different fields of journalism. I've been on the newspaper staff for 3 years now, and just being at FSPA has really inspired my passion for opinion writing and for just really putting myself out there and getting my opinions across. And I'm now a web editor for the newspaper, and so I've really been exploring the web field and how being on media journalism is really impacting our world and shaping the future of our country and
FSPA has benefited me as a person because it really inspires me to do better, to work harder, because I see all these schools doing really great jobs and winning all these awards, and it really inspires me and motivates me to do better and work harder.
Other incoming journalists will be affected by FSPA because I hope that they could have the same experience as I do with how they are so passionate about it. Like, I see everybody here always dancing and having so much fun, and it's just the best feeling, and I hope everybody gets to feel that, and it should impact everybody that way. Everybody who comes in those doors should be able to feel that excitement when they come here.
Students who are first-time competitors will learn how to master their craft through competition and their ambition to strive for greatness. Incoming journalists, fuel the future and ignite the flame for success. I'm Barbara Rocco, signing out. It's no surprise FSPA chose Ignite to be this year's convention theme. This theme goes to show that all journalists have a fire within them that just needs to be ignited.
We're glad FSPA does a better job of transforming us into better storytellers. For FSPA, I'm Jackie Cardente.
And I'm Elizabeth Alemán, signing out.